Good afternoon, Backyard Garden Pro with you here on a Monday afternoon, the Monday after Christmas. Got my machete with me and a pair of gloves. Today what we're going to do is spend some time working out in the garden. I have my spring and summer garden behind me here. What's left, you can see here, everything is dead other than my collards and some cabbage here that are really young, and then in the back here I've got some turnips. But all of my bushes, my pepper, my okra, my eggplant, tomatoes, all those when the frost came died. So now what do you do with those? Some people take them and pull them off and haul them off. Some people burn them. What I do is I like to take my machete, chop it up really fine, spread it across my soil, let it age there, let it start to decay, and then till that in a few times. And by the time spring gets here, I've added basically a mulch to my soil to help aerate the soil and also for water drainage and just add some more nutrition back to the soil. So we're going to get started here. This is pile number one. This is some eggplants, some few tomatoes here. These are the eggplants here. You can see some of the leaves here. At one time produced very nice eggplants. Nice heavy stems here going into the stalks going into the ground. But a pretty good pile of brush here. I'm going to take and chop this up really nice. Got my turnips here. The tops aren't really much good for eating right now, but I've got some, still got nice roots under here. You take a look at it. There's a nice small one. And over here, I've got mostly pepper plants right here in this pile. Some tomatoes. Then I've got some other shrubbery over here that have all died from the frost. So I'm going to again take all this stuff up, chop it up, and then mix it into the soil and add some much needed nutrients to my soil for the upcoming spring garden. So let's get started here. I'm going to video just a few seconds here to show you kind of what to do here. Got my gloves on, or getting my gloves on. Got the machete here, and what you do here is just go to work. Alright, got everything cut up here. Some of it's a little thick there, not cut up as fine as I would like, but it's a good starting point anyway. Got it spread out here across the top of the soil, and back here too, got everything cut up, kind of spread out. So now we're going to take the tiller and run through it one time and see what it looks like. Be back with you shortly. And after a few passes with the tiller, here's what we got. You can see there's still some pretty big pieces here. But overall, it's chopped up pretty well. What I'll do is let this age. Come back in a week or so if it's dry enough. Till all this in again. And do that again about every week or so if I can. And by the time spring gets here with the rain and the soil, all of these tomato plants, pepper plants, everything will be back in the soil, ready to add to next year's harvest.